over in the strike zone where he wants. Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In the air, left side. Dominguez has a beat on it, and it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder,
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Now one missed.
1 strike.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Matt Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's the strikeout for Chappie. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Dean Kramer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That's in there, and it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one way outside, and the count's full. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Corey Seager. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jonathan Aranda stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it. Anthony Santander at the plate. What's your thought in this spot? I mean, this guy's not a great contact guy, so there's not a lot of options in terms of the runner at first.
No, I think what you do over there at first base, you get a really big one-way lead. And a one-way lead means I'm not going anywhere. I'm going back to the bag. But you have a large enough lead where that pitcher's not sure if you're going to steal or not. And perhaps he grooves a fastball into the hitter.
Gallen checks on the runner. And he's back safely.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hit in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's the Orioles DH, Spencer Torkelson. And that is out of play. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw safe. Check swing called strike. And delivers outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. And they get Torkelson for the out. Brian Reynolds here. And that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that one pulled foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. And the batter now, Will Smith. Kramer back to work. And a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Henderson. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Muncy to hit. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Joe Adele. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. That one misses. 1-1. Ripped on a line. Reynolds takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swung on, belted. Reynolds ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the Orioles catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch misses. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Inside, and 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next offering misses. Now 2-0. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In there at the knees, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one ripped into right. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. A solo shot. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Smoked into left. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in, 1 away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Green at first, one gone. Kramer picks over. Green dives back in safely. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The designated hitter, Jonathan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Will Smith
now
to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Back in Arlington, here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chapman gets a piece there. And takes low for ball 1.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Line drive, Albies. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. Fly to center his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder,
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Struck out swinging his first time. That one
That's
inside,
out.
and that is ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Henderson over at second. Santander on at first with two down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike
One
two.
ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom four. Here's a big power throw. Max Muncy.
Muncy.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Goes down looking. Joe Adell stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez brings it in. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a check swing, but he held up. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. JT Realmuto steps in. Gallen back to work. On the ground. Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Jackson Merrill, the next.
Now pitching for the
So a
Rangers.
lefty out of the pen. Brock
Number
Burke.
46.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Burke.
And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the corner. That misses the zone. 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Out to short. Seager. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, bases empty. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting. The first
Here
baseman,
comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Riley Green, 1 for 2.
Number 77, DJ
And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. This ball's chopped on the ground. Harper, and they tag him out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Both 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Diving, makes the grab. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 2 for 2.
Corey Seager.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 2-2 now. And misses inside. In the air, right side. Green under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Matt Chapman. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Up the middle, Seager whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second, over to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
A changeup missing. 1-2 to count. That one hammered left field. Santander racing after it. And there's 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Berg, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52, Nick Sandlin.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here comes Torque to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So next to hit for Baltimore, Brian Reynolds. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Joe Adell. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That one way inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Johnny DeLuca. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Out towards right center field.
Keegan Aiken.
Reynolds makes the play. And back in Arlington. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Sandlin back to work. Inside, just missed. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. Line to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next for the Orioles, Julio Rodriguez.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the 8th. And now Riley Green.
The right fielder, Riley Green.
Pinch hitter coming on, Esteury Ruiz. He represents the go-ahead run. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Going to count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez gets there. He's under it. And there's one down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And fouled off. And a count 1-2. Headed towards the corner. Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager. Infield shifted to the pull side. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss and a slider. Just missed.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Chapman makes the grab, and that is that. New inning getting started. So here is Bryce Harper.
Now
taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Matt Chapman. 1 for 3. Inside,
no
almost
strike.
got him. Late swing, fouled off. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Matt Chapman, big blast, left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
That pitch
One strike.
started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-1.
And a slider misses down and away.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jake Berger. He represents the winning run.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 63, Justin Slayton.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A massive home run. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I dive when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars.